Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We are making a Crafty Companion workstation, and we are making the one, I'll show you. We are making this one currently. This is the Crafty Companion workstation with the Crafty Top Tray and the removable Crafty mini racks. They're 3 different sizes. So that's the project that we're currently working on. But in today's video, we're going to make the Crafty Top Tray. And it's a standalone item too. You could totally just make this, which is the Crafty Top Tray, right? And we've already, in the last video, we made 3 Crafty Cubbies. We've got the A size, the C size, and the B size. So this tray that we're getting ready to make is going to go on top there, okay? I'm not going to use this one, but we're going to make one from scratch. But before we get started, I just want to let you know that the link to these templates are down in the description box below, or the show more section, or the little arrow that's pointing down. That's where there's a lot of useful information. The link to this printable template, which is in my Etsy shop. There's links to a playlist. There'll be a link right up here to this playlist for this particular workstation that we just started on. And then there's also a link down below to products that I use. There's one for Amazon. It's everything that I use for any of the Crafty Companion videos. I have a link for that. Everything is linked specifically in there. And anytime I mention a video, I will link it down below, and I'll also link it up in the top corner. So if you want to see this project to the end, be sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on so that you don't miss out on any of the steps. So to get started, this is my workbook. I will put a link here to the video I made to show you how to make this workbook. You do not have to make this exact same way, but I do suggest that you make a workbook. There's a lot of sections and there's a lot of different components in each little section. So it will be better for you and a much more pleasant crafty experience if you make yourself a workbook. But we need to go to the Crafty Top Tray section. So that's what this section looks like. And we're going to need, these are traceable templates that I have here on top. We're going to need page 1, which is the Crafty Top Tray base. And then we're also going to need, on page 2, we need the Crafty Top Tray, it says short panels. Why do I have short panels? It says oh, I see what I did. Look at, this says long panel and this says short panel. That is too funny. Nobody's pointed that out to me yet. They're marked wrong. Okay, we're gonna need both of these. That's so funny. I told you guys that I double check and triple check and quadruple check these templates, and I still somehow, I don't know, I still somehow get it messed up. Okay, I'm thinking, I wonder if I'm keeping a collection of all of my scraps. I might have one big enough for this. But I'm gonna need 2 of these. It's not wide enough for that. So I'm gonna need 2 and 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to piece this together. So the chipboard that I'm using, this is a roundabouts, a 30-point weight chipboard. It's medium weight chipboard, and it's about 1/16 of an inch wide. And it is linked in my Amazon. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to trace. Trace these out. I need 1 of these. I need 2 of the short panels. I cannot believe I did that. And nobody has said anything to me. That is too funny. Well, I'm not going to fix that. But I'm going to write on here short. And I'm going to write on here long. That's too funny. So, it doesn't really matter. You just need 2 of the smaller ones and 2 of the larger ones. Oh, that's not quite big enough. Let's see, I've got a bunch of scraps here too. Let's see. Oh, that will work. That's darn near perfect. Darn near. And then I need 2 of the long panels. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to crack into one of these 2. Oh. Alright, now I need the Scrapbook craft mat, cutting mat. I don't know why I keep calling it a craft mat, craft cutting mat. I need my ruler, and I need, this is a Scotch craft knife, utility knife, all of these things linked. Hello, but I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. You can, if you have that heavy duty Fiskars paper trimmer, you can cut medium weight chipboard, but I don't have the muscle for it. It just wears me out. And I'm afraid I'm going to tear up my trimmer. Now it says you can, and I have before, and I demonstrated it in the last video, but anyway, so I just don't like doing it that way. So I don't, right? So you do it what's most comfortable for you. So again, we want to do short. We want to do softer passes, more gently, and try, you know, when you press down really hard to try to, you know, slice through this thick chipboard, it just makes it tough, and it makes your stuff want to move around, and it just it's not a nice cut. So if you just make a bunch of little short, why do I keep saying short? A bunch of soft passes, you will be good to go. Okay, so I'm going to finish trimming these out, and then I will be right back. I lied. I want to show you all one other way. I saw another YouTuber. Her name is Laura Dennison. She cuts her chipboard a little bit different way, so I'm going to show you guys really quickly what she does. Hang on, I got to get it. I got to move stuff. Okay, so she uses a paper trimmer like this, one that has, I'm pretty sure she uses the one that has the wire in the channel, and then it's got the removable blades that kind of look like this, right? So what she does is she uses an old blade. Don't use one that you're going to be cutting paper with. So this is the paper trimmer I used to use before I got my heavy duty one. But what she does is she lays that in here, and I'm lining up that wire thread thingy there, guide, over top of my pencil line that I just made, and then I slice, right? So she does that, then she takes it out, and then she doesn't even need a ruler, and she cuts through like this. So you can do it that way as well. So just do it your own preference. I've tried to do this several times, and I never get it right on my pencil line. I'm always shifting it, so I have to work a better technique out or something, because I keep shifting it. But alright, I'm going to continue on cutting these out, and I'll be back. So I've got all my pieces cut here. So I got my 2 long pieces, and I got the top, or the 2 short pieces. Well, it looks like I cut them too long, or just this one too long. I think I'm going to leave it. Let's just see what happens. Alright, so again, I'm going to use my little helping hand. It's just regular transparent tape. And you can skip this step if you so choose. I just think it's a helpful trick for me, and I figured it might be helpful for you. So I am going to cut this a little bit. It's just a little long. I'm just going to slice a little bit off. These are Tim Holtz tonic scissors. They're heavy duty too. And they cut through that chipboard. Flip it around. Oops. So now I'm going to attach these together with some construction strips. I have a jar here full of pre-made ones. These I don't think have any tape on them. These have, do I need, oh, that might be fine. Let me see. I might need to make another one. So this is just a 1-inch strip of white cardstock. I use Recollections, or I've been using Recollections 65-pound white cardstock. So I'm going to see if that will, if I can get to, I'm almost 100% certain I can. I can. There's my garbage bowl. So we're going to trim these down to size there, and then the same for these. So we need 2 long ones and 2 short ones. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, these are already pre-scored, so they have tape on them and they are pre-scored. So basically what I did was I just covered a whole sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. Well, I scored it half an inch, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and then I covered the whole backside with the 6-inch roll of tape from scrapbook.com, and then I sliced them into 1-inch strips. You can't do that with everything, but you can do that for these. So now I'm just going to tab the corners. And so the next thing I'm going to do, this is a pointy, this is a, it's got all kinds of goopy goop on it. This is from a set of 3 stylists from EK Tools. And this is the pointy one. I like it because my nails are too thick to get that tape backing off. So we're just going to go through and we're going to add these strips. So we're going to connect these pieces together. And the pre-scored, having it scored already just makes it so much nicer. It'll just fold up super nice. But again, you don't have to do that. You don't have to pre-score it. You can just put a 1-inch strip of paper across here, and then you just bend it and score it. You know, just kind of do this and then finger press it. You can totally do that too. I'm going to go ahead and burnish those down really good, like that. Okay, so then now we need 4 pieces to connect these 2 side pieces together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 1. My eraser keeps going all crazy. Right, and then I have in a Crafty Tray, I have a bunch of pieces, leftover pieces from other things that we've made with the Crafty Companion. So these are all the pieces I've got left. So I need 4 pieces. These are just 1-inch strips. So these are all fully covered in, not all of them, but I'm going to pick the ones that are fully, no, I'm not either. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to use ones that have two separate pieces. That's what I'm going to do. Shoot. Which one was the right size? Is it this one? Yes. Well, shoot. So I'm going to use the construction strips that have two separate pieces of tape so that I can take one piece off at a time and not have, you know, a bunch of really super sticky tape exposed, because I'm really clumsy and I end up sticking things that aren't supposed to be stuck. Okay, so I managed to get enough pieces out of my leftover bits. And again, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to tab these. Okay, so in each corner, I'm going to take the backing of the tape backing off on one side, and on the short end, I'm going to stick these on the side, on these two little short sides. Oops, looks like I might have cut them a little short, but that's okay. It's not going to matter because the whole thing, if you watched my last workstation, you know the whole thing is going to get wrapped anyway. So these are just the building blocks. You know, if you want a really super sturdy unit, then just, you know, take it step by step. Oops, I still need that one. And you will be just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the back. Actually, I think I should go ahead and remove the backing off of all four. You don't have to. You can just do one at a time if you want. I'm going to reach up. I'm going to match them up together. Inside corner to inside corner. Is it going to focus? There we go. You see there's like that valley there. You want that. Okay. Inside to inside corner. So you just work your way around. Oh no. What did I do? That one looks fine. This one looks like it's I must have traced something a little off. Ruh-roh. Well, we'll just put that in the back. That'll be in the back of the Crafty Tray. That is okay. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish these pieces on. This is a Teflon bone folder, by the way. Okay. So then we have this piece here. Right? So we're going to actually, this is as far as we're going to go with this tray right now. But you could, if you wanted it to be a standalone tray like this, you could totally follow the videos for the garbage bowl and the ink tray. This is what the ink tray looks like. I'll have a link to that right here and down below. And you would wrap this tray, this top tray, the exact same way you would wrap one of these Crafty trays. So if you want to have a standalone, then you need to follow those instructions. And there's also mats and everything, but we'll get to that later. So if you have a standalone, actually I'll show you. I'll show you right now. If you have a standalone Crafty Tray, let me put these back. And you want to go ahead and mat everything, wrap everything. So you want to wrap everything first. Then you want to go through, and these are the inside mats for the Crafty Top Tray. And this is the inside mat as well. You could, if you wanted to, you could also mat the back side with that and with these, and the outside with these. But I found that, you know, they get thicker. So I've already added 1/8 of an inch thickness to the width of this. So I always use the actual traceable template itself to mat the outside of the trays. Once everything's wrapped and everything, it gets a little bit thicker. So that's what you would want to do. You want to go ahead and wrap all the edges and then mat them. So you follow that video if that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to make. And then the mats are right there in the Crafty Top Tray section. But what we're going to do with this Crafty Top Tray is we're going to add it to our crafty cubbies. So we've already made these. I will link that video right here where we made these crafty cubbies. So there's an A, a C, and a B. So the A side is my bottom, and the B side is going to be my top. So I am going to attach the Crafty Top Tray to the top of that B crafty cubby. And it's just as simple as using a Fabri-Tac by Beacon, or you can use Fabri-Fix or Beacon 3-in-1 or all of those. I like this because it gives me wiggle room, and it allows me, it grabs quick, and it allows me to wiggle things around as needed. I mean, it takes a minute to dry, and it stinks to high heaven. It's stinky, stinky, stinky. But I don't mind the smell of it at all. So, I'm just going to place this right on top, and I'm going to match, I'm going to hold it up just for a second. I'm going to match that bottom part of that crafty tray to the top of the crafty cubby that I'm attaching it to. And it should actually be the exact same size. When I split them out into separate sections, I did that knowing that they're going to be, some of them are going to be the same template, but I wanted to keep them all broke out for you. So it kind of looks like this chipboard is, no, it's not. I just hadn't stuck it down yet. So I wanted you to be able to, so if you just wanted to make a crafty top tray, by golly, you just go to that section and you got all your templates right there. I didn't want you to have to go searching around for all of the different parts and pieces. So the bottom of this tray is the same as the Crafty Cubbies top and bottom base. So, okay. I can't put clips on it like I did the Crafty Cubbies, but it keeps wanting to pull away. So I'm just going to put, a little pressure here. Let's see, I'm going to put my candle. No, I'm not either. Let's put some tape. I'm just going to put, you think that's enough pressure? Maybe a little more. Let's just go ahead and put pressure. I'll be right back. I'm going to let that dry for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I got it to where it's not popping up anymore. I think I've got it all good and sealed. Let it sit for a few minutes and I think it's good to go. Okay, so that is all we're going to do in this video today. I think we're going to, in the next video, we're going to wrap all the edges and make it super solid. Super solid. So we'll do that in the next video. So now this is what we've got so far. We've got 3 crafty cubbies and 1 crafty top tray. But eventually we're going to be adding the mini racks on top and the crafty bottom on the bottom. Whoops. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification and turn those notifications on so that you don't miss any of the steps in this project. And there should be some videos here on the screen that you might enjoy watching. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.